So it's another day. Today it's all about paint. It's a big day, painting day.
Yeah, it's the day, man. It's been one thing I've wanted to do on sort of my to-do list, and it was to paint a car. That's about as close as I'll get to painting it, is having Jason paint it, so I better move on after this and get that out of my system.
It's not quite a rush job, but there's not much room for perfection, is there?
It's not a rush job, but it's not a perfectionist job. I get quite concerned when Jason says, don't worry, it's a race car. I don't quite know what that means as far as the end result is concerned.
I think it'll be a Mona Lisa, right? Nice from afar, but far from nice.
Yeah. You know what you can do? Anything you want and you can't mess it up. As long as you don't put chemicals on it.
And don't pee on it.
You don't pee on it, because it's highly acidic.
That's what you're doing.
Just cleaning the gun out. Just don't want to be putting brown all over the RX7.
But white
Drive like a race
fast. White is quite a good iconic, like early RX7 colour, because they came out in that colour.
They're like replicating a car from the 70s. That
I wasn't around, I don't know.
It basically cleaned up in America.
To be fair, it's not just white, is it?
Yeah.
But what's the colours?
Like, so it's getting painted white, but then there's some vinyl wrap stuff coming as well?
So it'd be more like those trucks, very close to those.
That's actually a good point.
That's basically the paint scheme. They're basically building an auto-dispatch race car. It's like another one, yeah.
It's not illegal, it's just not legal. There is a difference.
Whatever. Do not start it up. We'll never ever be able to hear if there's the afternoon. Yeah.
I like the blues. Oh,
It's not blue everywhere though, it's like a reddy blue at the front. Almost purple.
Oh, we don't.
oh, is that blue?
We don't want to point that out.
Paint dust all over the front. So it's made it.
Oh!
She'll see it eventually, so you have to pull it out now.
Is that from sanding yours?
Yeah.
Are those the wheels that you were
That's alright, I'll clean it.
wanting?
It's not getting painted outside at all.
No, it's going to a paint shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going down the road to a paint shop.
Oh,
Right
the magic paint booth out the back.
The magical paint booth has appeared from nowhere.
Blue's finally working. Right now we've painted. Trying to do some stickers. Fuck yeah.
The following Thursday.
Pretty crappy morning. So we're just doing the last minute preparation for the weekend.
Yep. Everything's last minute, always. Well on schedule to be fair by our standards.
Yep, so today we're going to look to fix or fit to the seats, harnesses, what else, general health checks.
seating, harnesses, cut the guard, fit the wheels, fit the spacers, buy the spoiler, sticker the spoiler. Yeah, just general routine maintenance really.
And
Make sure it's safe and ready on the track.
got a couple gaps here for drivers' names and flags of origin. So if we get those back in time, we'll do that too.
Yes. Yeah, overall, it's going to plan, believe it or not. Probably needs a little bit of panel work. Just sort of, you know, this needs to be secured. The front bumper is sort of free-falling right now. It's not.
Oh, that's not attached too. Yeah. It looks sweet from the distance, but there are imperfections, obviously, and definitely got battle scars, and it's been painted over in a lot of cases. And it's amazing how many spots we missed with the sander. The most notable being that there.
That is a huge oversight.
That's right. At the end of the day, it is a race car. It's not going to be perfect. And given that this was painted on Sunday? Yeah, painted on Sunday afternoon. It's now Thursday morning.
So primered, painted, clear coat. Then on the Monday we did a cut and polish on it. So we basically went over the entire body with 1500 wet and dry paper and got out all the imperfections we could, and then we applied a cutting compound, and that resulted in a reasonably nice finish.
Yeah, looks great.
But it's still got to be polished as well. Here he is, project manager.
Project managers don't usually get their hands dirty though. I know from experience.
No, I've got the cuts and stuff to prove it that I do. And the white paint still on my hands.
Keyboard hands over there.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, he wears my gloves, man.
Alright, so first task is to cut the original wheel studs off. So as you can see, with the addition of the 20mm spacer, we've got a bit of overlap, and the new wheels don't have a big enough recess to cater for that, so we'll lock those off. Got the wheel nuts done up in case I slip and nick the thread on the new studs that the wheels will be attached to, so that's just more of a precautionary measure than anything else. Oh good. Battery gone flat. Is this Jason's curse on me now?
There's always another one that's probably in this state.
Where was I?
Making sparks.
It's hot. Cooked man flesh.
Yes.
It didn't hurt actually, it just stunk. So we just need those are good, just need to file them back. Alright, let's get these bad boys on. Alright, wheels on. Looks good. Spacer is pretty good. Need to make a trim here though. It's pretty close to the wheel, to the guard. So we'll sort that out later. There's the Evo sitting there all pretty. So she's had a clean, just gonna polish it again on Friday?
Yep, so it's had the Luxio treatment on it.
And what were you saying? There's a guy that bailed you up in the street?
Yeah, bailed me up in the street about it. Actually wanted to buy it off me. Well, he asked if it was for sale, but he didn't realise the K's on it, so he thought it looked really straight and original, which is a good start for him. And then when he found out the K's, he decided it was a little bit outside of his price bracket. But yeah, he is a purist himself. Actually, he had a really nice Evo 1, blue one, bluey to the colour, and he's a local guy, and his was on the factory 15-inch rims as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, he is really into them, but yeah, it's nice to get some appreciation for it, because most people just think it's a Lancer that their nana used to drive in 1998, 99 probably, you know, when they became more affordable for old people.
Yeah. Alright, onto the back. So obviously have the same problem here too. We've got 25s in the rear, 20s in the front. The rear though has extended studs already here, but figured if you wanted to resale these, it's probably best to leave the original studs in it. So dropping off the extendeds and flipping the wheels up. Okay, so it's the rear done. So we're now at the final fitment for the weekend. Needs to be lowered a little bit, and you're saying the suspension is height adjustable, yeah?
Yep. You can adjust the front, just not the rear. So
rightio.
It's got some sleeves on it that you can slightly adjust, which will bring the front down nicely.
The rear's not too far off anyway. Right, so both sides now done. Both sides all good. We do need to trim the guards. And we have Blair restoring the old headlight. So what stage are you on now?
So we've done the 1500 grit wet and dry sandpaper. They're not looking amazing, but they look a lot better than what they were. Next step is to actually use clear coat, and then we're thinking we'll see how that finishes, and we might do another 1500 grit over the top and then polish. It's about as good as we'll get them without going to drop about $500 on a new set.
Okay, so we move on to the seats. Got one of the brackets in, just need to make it fit for the other side. Well, that was a bit underwhelming.
Well, those are 330, mate. Anyway, last one. 450. I think we've got it.
Happy with the geometry?
Yeah, that's right.
Pythagoras will be proud. Finishing touch, looks pretty good. It's better than pretty good. She's damn good. Okay, seats are in their final position. That took way too long. A couple problems. One, this is an RX7. Two, it's an RX7 with a roll cage. Headroom is going to be a problem. The other problem is the tunnel here has been modified to fit a wider seat or a wider rail or whatever. However, these rails that came with the seats can only fit this way. I can't spin them around and flip them the other way because they fouled, so the seat is to the right more than I would like, which means the head is hard up against the roll cage when you're wearing a helmet. You can slouch down in the seat to get around that, of course, but it's not ideal. So if we had more time, I think after the weekend, probably look at shaving the edge off the seat there to give another half an inch or maybe even an inch of clearance, and do the same on the other side and just shift the whole seat that way, and that should fix the problem with the helmet on the roll cage. It's pretty central to the steering column, but with that roll cage and padding there, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. But otherwise it's in. The spoiler's also being decaled up. Looks much better with that on. And the front's still going to be lowered. Alright, I'm going to try the harnesses now. You've used the old hair dryer for all of them, or is it just because this one's been around for a while?
Oh no, it's just because this one's got to go over the edge. So you use it, living on the edge. You use it to sort of, not so much melt it, but make it movable.
More agreeable to your...
Like if you look at that, it's quite tough.
Yeah.
Normally a real sign rider would actually know how to do this a lot easier.
Yeah, don't judge us, internet.
I'm not a real sign rider.
We're not sign riders.
But yep, she will do nicely, Blair, to learn in. You know, just it won't draw any attention. It's pretty fly under the radar sort of sort of car. Yeah, no one will.
Yeah, no one's going to be expecting much from it.
No one's going to see it and go, this guy must know how to race.
No.
Not at all. Good car to learn in.
Learning to drive.
I get one of those JDM signs that everybody thinks were cool until they figured out it meant learner driver in Japan.
Oh yeah.
I've got some of those, brand new.
There you go.
Oh mate,
Chuck that on. And then people come up to you and go, you know that means learner driver?
Exactly.
Like, I know, that's why it's on.
I'm learning to race.
Duh.
Well, this one's been dominating all day. It's like just little things. But
Dominating all week.
true.
Yeah, but it's got like a, oh, because it's got the thing thing. So it probably needs to be bigger than that. That's okay. In the middle.
Mr. Mazda.